I bought 4 affordable fragrances for $21 each, and today I'm going to tell you if they're worth the money and are hidden gems, or if these should be forgotten and never talked about again. Spray that like button and subscribe if you want to smell better for less. Let's jump straight into it. The first one on the list is Dunhill Desire for a Man, or as some people may refer to this one, Dunhill Desire Red. Dunhill Desire for a Man. Does that mean I have a desire for a man if I wear this fragrance? Who knows? All right, I already gave my first impressions on this fragrance. I bought it a couple months ago, but I'm not even kidding when I say after that, I just put it to the side and literally forgot it existed. Yeah, I have that many fragrances, unfortunately. That's not a good thing, or is it? I don't know. Bottle looks pretty cool. It's that kind of flask style bottle. It looks pretty nice, actually. You can just flick it open, play with it all day. I mean, if you're bored and have nothing else to do, use this as a fidget spinner, I guess, to fiddle with. If I remember correctly, this has a horrible atomizer. Yeah, I don't like that atomizer at all, I'm just gonna be honest. It shoots like 3 feet far and is a very narrow, really not that good, I'm just being honest here. It's a very sweet, very synthetic, very nice scent profile. It starts out very bright with that kind of candy apple, citrus, it's musky, it's woodsy. I really think that this is a very good pickup. If you're able to find this, like I did for $21, I got a coupon, so I got it for like 12. Pretty good in my opinion. I think this is good for the spring, winter, the fall, kind of a night out scent for a younger man. I think that's kind of what it's best suited for. It's very sweet, very synthetic, kind of abrasively loud. It might be headache inducing to some because it's extremely sweet. Wear it at nighttime, wear it in the cold weather, and you will not be able to go wrong with Dunhill Desire for a Man. On to the next. The next one I have a very similar story with. I literally put it to the side and forgot about it. That's Lom Lacoste. The intense version just gets all the love. So you never really hear anyone talking about this anymore. Let's try to flip this out of the box here. Oh, okay, that was very nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm never doing that again. Box aside though, the presentation looks kind of nice, honestly. It's elegant, it looks classy. It doesn't really look too generic. Like it has that silver accenting that goes all the right way around. It has that silver crocodile and a kind of navy blue Lom Lacoste with a very cheap cap of the same color. But who cares about that? Let's smell this because I forget what it smells like. Like I'm gonna spray this on skin. Oh yes, that is that smell. So I completely forgot what this one smells like, but I remember watching some reviews and some people said that this has a comparison to Dolce & Gabbana's The One, I guess the Eau de Toilette. I don't see that at all, but okay, I mean, to each their own. To me, I'm getting a very prominent orangey. I get that rhubarb, which comes across a little bit sour, and that's not in a bad way. It's peppery, it's woodsy, musky. There is a little bit of amber there, adding to the sweetness. Oh my goodness, but like again, 21 bucks. This is amazing for that kind of price range. For like spring, summer, it's a little tinge bit sweet, so some people might not like this for the summer, but I think it's perfect for that. Very casual, not very strong, sporty fragrance. But unfortunately, I can totally tell by the scent profile of this that the performance will not be too good. So I highly recommend Lom Lacoste. This is the Eau de Toilette. Please check this out if you haven't already. Yes, nice smell. On to the next. Penguin Original Blend. Have not smelled this one yet, so let's check it out. That's kind of cool. The box kind of looks like a water with ice cubes in it, or like if you think about melted Antarctic water with ice floating through it. I mean, global warming, I guess that's, I don't know, that's, what am I talking about? So you open this up. Okay, the bottle looks nice. Cap is kind of rubberized. I'm sure that if you got too much alcohol on this cap, it's probably gonna eat it and start to slowly disintegrate the cap, so be careful. In the atomizer, let's check. Okay, not bad at all. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is good. Let me spray this on my hand so I can smell this a little bit better. Let's do. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay. I saw some people say this has a pencil shaving vibe to it. I literally do not get that at all. But what I am detecting is some aquatic notes, some musk, a little tinge of pepper. Let me go grab another fragrance to help explain this better. It kind of does what Nautica Voyage does, but it almost does it better and there's more depth to it. So it's bright, it's aquatic, a little bit of pepper, woodsy, a little bit of the lavender and nutmeg. Those are the notes to this fragrance that stand out the most. Yes, I looked at the notes. Off the top, I'm getting the apple, the aquatic notes, the lime. In the mid notes, maybe some nutmeg, maybe some lavender and pepper. And in the base notes, a little bit of the musk, and that's about it. Oh, cool. So apparently it was made in the USA in Hollywood, Florida, and I actually have family there. That's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I think that was just my gateway fragrance to Penguin's fragrance collection. I'm gonna have to try all of them now. This just may be a hidden gem, because I don't know if I've ever really heard anyone talk about this one. Deserves a little bit more credit though, but we're gonna have to check on the performance, because that does matter. I don't know why that's debatable, but performance Performance matters, guys, especially if you're spending a lot of money like I do on fragrances. You want it to last more than an hour. Next up, we have Davidoff Hot Water, one I've held off for a very long time. Now, I know everyone here has heard of Davidoff Cool Water. That's what gets all the attention. And that's probably one of the reasons I never bought this one, is because I really only care about Davidoff's Cool Water lineup. Maybe I'll care about the Hot Water lineup if they're ever gonna do anything with that ever again. So when I look at the box and the bottle of hot water, it kind of looks like it's Davidoff's attempt at making cool water for the cold weather. I don't know for sure because I still haven't smelt this one. Presentation is pretty cool, or should I say it's pretty hot, like hot water. Let's open this up. I expect this to be spicy and warm, kind of like Spice Bomb EDT or like Spice Bomb Infrared. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Let's see if I'm correct here. Two sprays and one in the air for good luck. Atomizer, very similar to Davidoff Cool Water, and smell. Oh, for a second there, I smelled something familiar in the air. Let's try that again. See if I can remind myself here. Interesting, very interesting. That is not what I expected at all. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna wait for that to dry down a little bit. So it seems like in my skin and in the air, it's more sweet than spicy, but it does do a little bit of both. I would have just expected and wanted a little bit more warmth with like pepper, spicy notes. I would have expected a little bit more out of that with something of the name of hot water. Like to me, this smells almost like a date night fragrance or like some intimate occasion fragrance. Like it doesn't project that far. Like it's actually rather intimate, but not bad. I think this is like fall, winter, spring days or nights, but more, I would honestly consider this for like a date night or anytime you want to be intimate with someone. It's actually sexy, it's seductive, it's alluring. It's gonna make someone want to lean in close and smell this because it isn't too far of a projector, but the smell is really good. I don't think it's amazing. I think it deserves to be talked about a little bit more, especially at the price point you can find this thing for. And the fact it was perfumed by Olivier Polge, like, am I remembering this correctly? Olivier Polge made this fragrance. Not bad, not amazing, pretty good, especially at the price point. I would definitely consider checking this one out if you haven't already, because you may really like this one, but it has to be tried out a little bit more in the colder weather for me to really get an impression of it. And unfortunately, I cannot really remember what this reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. This is a lot brighter and sweeter than I would have expected. I wish there was more spice, honestly. So if I was to choose which one is my favorite from this entire poll of 4 fragrances, I'm gonna have to go with Lom Lacoste. And in fact, I'm gonna spray this on a little bit more. Second place Penguin, third place Dunhill Desire, and fourth place Davidoff Hot Water. I think that all of these fragrances are actually really, really good for the price. I would put them anywhere between a 7 to 7.75, somewhere in there. None of them are exceeding the 8 category in my opinion, but they're all really, really good for the price and you cannot go wrong with them. Links to all these fragrances will be in the description where you can probably find them for cheaper than I probably bought them for. If you want any full reviews of these fragrances, just let me know and I'll make sure to make those for you. Check out this video right here where I buy $1,500 of the most popular designer men's fragrances and let you know if they're worth the price or if you should just throw them in the trash. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching and I love you all.